Hey guys, here's a t-shirt design I did. I'm just going to show you a video where I'm talking about the first sketch all the way to here. So it's not very polished, it's just me talking. Thank you. Hey guys, I'm going to go over this t-shirt idea. Well, it's going to be t-shirt design. A friend of mine, John Acasio, you should check out his stuff. He gave a couple of the guys I know some pens. Actually I'll show you, these really nice pens. They're designed for t-shirts, I guess. Just like a fine tip. Really awesome. So yeah, inspired all of us to make these t-shirt designs. So I'll show you mine. The idea is BUMMER. I don't know why I chose it. I just thought it would be cool. Sometimes you just envision something that you think would look good. Like in your mind, if you just close your eyes and said, what does a cool t-shirt design look like to me? Sometimes it's as simple as that, and then you're chasing it, like I was here. So the front, this is gonna be a little like chest piece. It's gonna be a little boy. The idea is he chipped his tooth or his tooth fell out, or yeah. It's kind of like, tough up. It's a bummer. All right, so first I'll take you through this whole thing real quick. I just want to show you how you fail several times getting to, even just your final rough sketch. You take a lot of bumps doing work like this, and I guess it's good to know that it's normal. So first I was sitting on the couch watching something with Camille, and I just tried to sketch the face that I was thinking. This looks, it's really labored over for nothing. Not good for a sketch. Oh, also I said the back of the page is whack, squeaky. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. You can even see the texture difference. So then I went at it with some pen. I've got these Sharpies. What is it? The Sharpie pen fine tip. Yeah, so nice line. I like these. They don't bleed too much, but you're not really waiting on them to do their thing. So this little guy, can't remember if it came from a reference or not. It ended up, it's kind of what I was looking for, but a little much. Tried to loosen it up, have fun with the hair, almost like Beavis and Butthead. And then from there, I just went, how's the nose gonna flare out? How's the mouth gonna like grimace? Because I wanted this character to be like trying to be tough in that moment, but he wants to cry. As you would. So after, real quick, tried to draw from reference, it wasn't hitting the spot for me. So then I sat at my desk and I said, all right, I'm gonna get into a flow state and just go, So in moments like that, I just had fun with this pen. Didn't map it out or anything. And I like this, I need to take this out. I would take that out in Photoshop, like right here. It looks like a unibrow. But a little too scary, a little too weird, I don't know. I'm afraid that it might be off-putting in the final design, but I like every single aspect of it. The hair needs work, but I was looking, another part of the process is looking at references and just finding, the funniest haircut or whatever you're looking for. I usually go for funny and beautiful, but yeah, I found this kid with this kind of like very hay-like bowl cut. I thought it was great. And this guy and his features kind of came from a few different reference photos, but I was pulling from so many that it would I couldn't even point out where I found it. So this guy kind of served his purpose. I went to work, showed a couple of the guys, you know, they thought it was good. It's hard for me to know at this point. How good is it? I mean, one of the tough things is showing people. I still need to get better at that. But you know, find people who you trust, who will tell you the truth. So from here, I think it was getting a little late. I said, all right, I'm gonna try one more. Boom, completely bombed. Looks like shit. All right, on to the next page. Where did I start off? I think I just drew this kid. He was a reference I found. Oh, this is the kid with the hair. Yes. So I took his hair, and that was my idea. But I figured I'd try to draw him. Maybe it'd be a cool image. Ended up being all right. So at that point, I think I tried a couple other ones and erased them. It was, you know, I wasn't finding anything. It really is like digging for gold sometimes. But Leonard Cohen said that the creative process was more like scrounging in the bottom of a dumpster, trying to look for any like morsel. It's less like a buffet, he said. So I just figured this kid just came from me drawing him out of my head. I was gonna give him a big like bowl cut thing, but then I started thinking, oh, like bicycle helmet would be cool. I've gotten in plenty of bicycle accidents, so I just drew him, and I really loved how this came out. You know, everything was pretty much working. This ended up not translating, but I do like it for what it is. Then I was trying the, you know, BUMMER. I wanted to go for a more like, I don't know, Gothic style thing for some reason. But then Camille was telling me that I should probably try these like bubble letters that I do, you know, almost like the smoke. And so I ended up doing that. And then with some transfer paper, I took him, what is this? And transferred him over here. So the trick to this is you trace your image from the bottom, flip it over with like a, you know, maybe like 3B, 4B pencil. You trace that on the same, you know, the opposite side of the paper. Then you flip it over, trace it once more, and then that's how you get your image here. And I like it, you know, I like it. But ultimately, gonna have to take it into Photoshop. I could spend a lot more time on this and draw and over, but it's not that kind of project. I need like a very impulsive approach. So it's time to start working on the lettering. I like this. I was just testing it out with different things. And then I got to this, you know, I was doing more like R crumb kind of type. But then just kind of ran out, you know, ended up like, kind of not getting anywhere. So I'll zoom out on this couple of pages, this spread, and show you that, you know, compare this. This is kind of an ugly looking page, you know. These other, you know, I've been having a lot of fun in these sketchbooks. This is a figure drawing session, you know. Even these sketches are more polished, like, you know, that could be like a final piece. So it looks like I'm having a hard time here, you know, there's no flow happening. And I'm thinking it's maybe just the pressure of knowing that this would be a t-shirt, people are gonna see. I mean, maybe just even know that this would be a video. So to me, this is like a kind of a failed page. You know, it doesn't make me feel real great. So what I'm probably gonna do is cover it up, but you guys could witness this just for the fact that it happens, you know. And I'm sure to someone this looks really, really good, but to me it's like, you know, I want my standards to be a little higher than this at this point, you know. So anyway, let's move on to the Photoshop. All right, Photoshop. We'll get into Photoshop in a later post. For now, the brush that I'm using is from a set from Jen's ink brushes on Gumroad. I think it was like $8, not bad. So I erased the mouth. And then I just replaced it with the other guys, you know, the bowl cut kit. And once you place that in there, I kind of took away some of the detail from the mouth because they were different sizes. But you just add and subtract here and there to get the idea that this kid is just like, eh. And yeah, I mean, I added a little highlight to the helmet instead of just the front on like diffused lighting. It just worked better as a silhouette, which is kind of what you're thinking about at this point. Because when someone's walking up to you, they're not going to see the details first. They'll see whatever this is. So it has to make sense. And as far as the letters, I just did a classic like arch approach. Like I said, the silhouette, if you squint your eyes, it looks cool. The little signature, I think, is going to go on the back or something. But that is it. You get rid of those layers beneath, and now it's time to transfer this onto a sweatshirt. Thanks. Bye.